Hey everybody, Syntax here. Welcome back for another episode of Engineering Life. And real quick, just want to kind of check in on everybody. I know it's been a couple weeks since my last upload, and world, at least in my life, has not changed too much since I live here in California. The lockdown is still kind of in effect, and still working a lot though. So working is always good. I know there's a lot of people that are not as as fortunate as me to still have employment. My heart goes out to those people because during this time, I can imagine it's tough if you're trying to get through not just the pandemic going on, but doing it without any sort of help of any kind. That's horrible. So hope everybody's doing okay out there. Hopefully your families are doing good. I have done a little bit of work on my base, as I'm going to go over here and show you guys real quick. And then I'm going to kind of have to get myself together to see where we're kind of at in the build. But as you can see in the distance over here, I've got a house. So yes, I have constructed, I guess you could say, a nice little starter home, so that we can kind of have a nice little place to kind of start moving our little basic machines in and kind of expand out from there. I'm kind of happy with it. It took a little bit of time, a lot of resource, a lot of wood. I had to cut down tons and tons of trees to make this happen. So let's head over here real quick, cross the pond real fast. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of landscaping. It looks like I might want to get rid of some of this sand right here. Not a huge fan. Maybe build a nice little wall. In spirit of my last build, I'll build kind of wall off this little area. But let's take a look what it looks like inside. As I've got some basic stuff in. I really kind of wanted to just get the foundation put up and get the walls and stuff in, and we'll kind of move all this stuff in over time. I see no windows or anything, but what's kind of cool is I kind of like the way it turned out. I got to redo all the floors right here. As you can see, it's all grass. I'm going to have this nice little patio out here. And I think I'm going to put a lot of my machines out here so we can kind of get a nice little view to work when we're doing our work, And then upstairs, I think we're going to put storage. I think I'm going to put storage of stuff up here. You see, I got a nice little area here. Not too crazy. I got to kind of finish this area up here. But not too crazy as far as for size. I kind of wanted to keep it kind of small, at least to the beginning, for the first couple ages. And then we'll kind of expand out, and I'm sure we're going to end up moving the space anyway to some other spot. So, okay, so with that kind of out of the way, let's see where we're at in our quest log. So, going back, if I remember right, we had just finished pretty much stone, the tier 1, or you can call it the Stone Age, kind of finished out the last couple quests, and we have unlocked along the way the mechanical age. So we have to kind of start crafting some different things, like we're going to have to make, looks like that is a torch. So we're going to have to make some torches. Should not be a problem. And we're going to have to make a hand crank, millstone, and some hemp. One thing we might run into is I got to start finding a good amount of iron. That is one thing I have not found, and I might have to actually make a mine shaft as well. But okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to first sleep through the night. We're going to get a fresh day. We're going to get everything together, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to start progressing down into the Stone Age and kind of see where this leads and see how far we can get in this episode. So, okay, I will see you guys in 1 second once I sleep through the night, and hopefully nothing coming explodes and blows up this work that I've done. So okay, I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so let's get going. So let's see what we need to get to. So we need to make a hand crank. So mechanical power is generated by windmills and water wheels through the use of a hand crank. Can also provide in a limited non-transmittable form. Mechanical power can be transmitted indefinitely via gearboxes and axles, and a necessary function for many devices. So this is a basic generic hand crank. So what we need to make is, looks like we need some treated sticks. Should not be a problem. Cobblestone and a wooden gear. Wooden gear, we can use some treated planks. So I've got some treated planks on me real quick. So let's go into our crafting table, craft us up one wooden gear real fast. Bingo. I think we're going to need also, there we go, we're going to need some more treated sticks as well. So we're going to need treated stick. We're going to need to put our gear down, and we're going to need some cobble, which I think I've got cobble. Do we have them right there? There we go. Okay. And we're starting to slowly remember where we put everything. So that should be our hand crank. Bingo. All right. So now we've locked in an achievement. What kind of rewards we get for this as well? There we go. The familiar ding, which I just love. Oh, check it out. So another chance cube. Okay, we'll wait for the end of the episode to open that puppy up. As you remember what happened last time we opened it up, we created a nice little obsidian, little block of obsidian over there, some slime. So, okay, so what do we need to do next? So it looks like we're going to go ahead and make a millstone. Okay, so we need to get some hemp. So it requires hemp. Hemp is a crop that may be planted with wheat. Okay, so we're going to need to, looks like, so we need to find some tough planted with wheat can be grounded into hemp fibers using a millstone. Okay. All right, so there's a little tip down here. So it will only grow under certain light sources. Direct access is, okay, well, we got an area where we're at right now, so that should be no problem. It will only grow in a hydrated soil or a planter, and will die if it loses hydration. Okay, so we're going to need to make some hemp. And to get the hemp, so let's see, I think we have a hemp seed. I think we did find some. Let's see if I can scour my inventory real quick. Nothing there. Nothing there. Let's see. So we've got hemp strap. Oh, that's not going to be very helpful. Let's see. Hemp seeds. Did I put those guys somewhere? Trying to also get used to these mods where everything's at. And there we go. So we got hemp seeds right here. So I need to plant these guys up. So can we make a hoe? So there is no hoe, but I think there's no hoe. It says right here that I think it kind of gave us a little tip. So it must be able to see we have to grow on hydrated soil or a planter. Okay. So can we make a planter right now? Okay, so there is a planter right there, better with mods. Okay, so inside a stoked kiln, we can make a planter, which looks like that's going to be in a turntable. Okay, stone, redstone, plank, redstone. Okay, we could make that. That is doable. And it looks like you put like it into the nice little soil. So yeah, okay. So maybe this is the route that we need to go, possibly. But a stoked kiln, that I do not know if we can make. Let's see. Kiln. Okay, so it's a multi-block, and can we make it? Brick, red sandstone. That might be a problem. We might need to find some red sandstone, which is a pile of red sand, which we don't currently. As you see, they added a JEI into this mod pack as well, and we have not done much discovery other than our nice little village that we found. So okay, so that's not going to be the way that we're going to grow this hemp. So direct. So we must be able to see. So we're going to have to find hydrated soil. So is that going to be something that we're going to have to craft as well? So let's go to hydrated. Okay, so that's obviously not it. Graveyard soil, concentrated soil. Okay, so that's maybe what we're going to have to look into, is to drop and grow this hemp seed right here. But let me think about this. Okay, so let me figure out where we're supposed to go next, and then I'll come back, and I know we're going to have to grow this hemp, so let me figure it out, and then I just don't want to waste time on camera. We'll come back, and we'll kind of progress from here. Okay, see you guys in hopefully 1 second. Okay, so I figured out. So we needed to craft in the tool station at the Modpack, which is, if we use the Modpack, it will also do the same kind of functions as a hoe. So there we go. Drop a nice little farm down, and we'll plant the rest of this hemp real quick. As you see, the soil is beginning to get a little darker, which means it's staying nice and hydrated. So now it's going to be the waiting game, as we're going to have to wait out this stuff to kind of grow. It could, hopefully, it's probably going to take a while. Let's just be honest. It's probably going to take a while. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to go do a little bit of mining in between while this stuff is kind of growing. And then we'll come back once it's fully grown. And then, like I said, I think we're going to be sitting at the point where we need to make, or we need to get some hemp. Let's look back at our quest line real quick. Mechanical age. So we're going to need to make some hemp. So yeah, so it's going to actually have to probably grow. Looks just only one, maybe hopefully to progress us a little bit farther. So, okay, but I'm going to kind of let this stuff kind of grow. Okay, 14%. So it's actually not going that. So maybe 1 or 2 in-game days and this stuff should be done. So, okay, I'll see you guys in once this stuff is fully grown. So, okay, be back in a second. Okay, so I might have discovered something. So if you can look in our quest log, I didn't click when we completed the Stone Age. There is a reward that you get for the grind. I want to say it was under reward zone. Right here, we got a stone coin when we completed the Stone Age, and look at what we can get for it. Shiny. And I think we can get 64 bone meal for 1 stone coin. So I'm going to definitely take that, because what we can do with that is this stuff was growing fairly slow. And you see it kind of was sitting at 42%. I think we could hopefully speed this up. Bingo. There we go. And now we've got a fully grown hemp. So there we go. So now I wonder if we can harvest with... No, I don't want to do that. Let's just right click it. There we go. Bingo. So now we got hemp. So we can kind of progress a little bit farther. There we go. Nice. Okay, so let's see what we got to do next. So back to our Mechanical Age quest reward. We're going to get a bronze coin. Nice. Okay, so now we can craft the millstone. So what is it going to take to make the millstone? The millstone is a contraption made from heavy stone with a mechanical power applied. The gear inside is turned. Gear crushes. Okay, so it's a crusher of some kind. To finer materials may be useful in original form. Items put in the millstone are ground one by one, and it produces grinding or ejected in random order. So basically, it shoots stuff out, and it can be powered by an axle if it's going directly from the top or bottom of the block. Okay, and we get 1 hemp seed. So what is it going to take to make this? So we're going to need another wooden gear, a bunch of stone. I think I've got some stone. That I think I do have. Let's see. I want to say it's right in one of these chests. There we go. So I've got some stone right here. So what we're going to need to do is make one more wooden gear. So let's grab some planks. We're going to need some sticks. Oh, one thing while this stuff was growing, check it out. So I've done a little bit of organization. So I'm slowly moving stuff over. As you can see, I've got some storage drawers over here. I think I'm going to outline some chests here. I like to put chests in the ground right here for some reason. I'll make all this flooring look a little better too, but this is going to be my work area. So I've got my crafting table. I've started to slowly move stuff over. It's going to take a little bit of time, of course, but we'll get there eventually. So let's make some planks real quick, or some sticks real fast. And you know what? I forget we're playing hard mode. We can't do it like that. I got a bunch over here. No need. So there we go. So now let's make us a gear real fast. Make a wooden gear, and we can use sticks. No, wait. That's right. We have to use the treated wood sticks. So that's not too big of a deal. What we can do is we can grab our bucket. As you can see, I've moved over our coke oven, and I've got some curacao oil real quick. And we can make us some more. Pick this up real fast. Here we go. We'll make us some more treated wood. Bingo. And I think in order to make a gear, it was 4 and 4. So we need to make 4 and 4. Hopefully this is enough. There we go. Okay. Bingo. So there is our wooden gear. Okay. I wish it would tell you that you can't make it. So there. Oh, I wonder if now that we see there was an achievement. I wonder if now that we can make the actual using the sticks now. Nope. I thought maybe that would have done it, but okay. No biggie. So let's see here. So now let's go back into our quest log real fast. So we've got our chisel stone gear, or we got our gear. So let's make us now 1 mill. So if we go here, we just drop the stone down. Bingo. Put in our gear. There is 1 millstone. Very cool. Okay. So we've now unlocked the new achievement, millstone. And let's see what we get for this. I think we get more hemp seeds. There we go. We'll claim that as well. Okay, so let's see where this leads us next. Aha! The Witcher's Brew. Nice. Okay, what is this over here? So we get a light block. Light blocks are contain gold. Okay, glowstone. All right, and we're going to need some glass. Okay, we could probably do it at a different point. Okay, so what do we need for this Witcher's Brew? So the cauldron is a large iron vat that functions like a chest unless it's directly above a fire block. Okay, so we're going to want to put one of our charcoal blocks underneath it, light it up. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have to make some more fire sticks. Yep, charcoal, cauldron. All right, so lava cannot be used to heat. Okay, well, we'll just use the low-grade charcoal, which we can make that stuff no problem. Okay, so let's first drop down this mill real fast. And let's see, where can we put it? Let's put this guy. Let's see, so I've got my drying racks over here. I've got my anvil over here. Let's go ahead and put this guy right here. And it looks like, okay, so we're going to have to drop a gear in here possibly. Okay, and we can grind up some stuff. So we could say we could put an axle up here and we can automate the grinding. Now, obviously, that's probably going to be used for grinding ore at some point. So, okay, cool. So that knocks that out. And let's see, maybe we should work towards making this an area for this cauldron as well. And what is it going to need for the cauldron? So, oh, here we go. So we're going to need some iron lumps. We're going to need a bone, a cauldron. Cauldron's a bunch of iron lumps. Iron lumps we get from making gold nuggets, which we get those from, I want to say, let's see, we can cook up, no. Kiln, casting, stone crucible. We get those from making, I thought we would take, I've got some iron. I wonder if we can, if we grab the iron that I have. There we go. Grab a little bit of iron. We're going to probably need one more gear. And I wonder if this works like the old, the applied energistics grinder, if we have to put a handle up here to make this work. But if we drop, okay, so obviously that goes in there. We can grind that stuff out, but we need to make a gear real quick. So, yep, there we go. So that makes iron ore, turns into iron grit. Iron grit, what does iron grit turn into? Iron grit turns into, if we cook it, okay, sweet, an iron ingot. So, okay, so that should make us to where we can add iron now. So that I can make the nuggets for making the ingots. So, okay, it all makes sense. So let me get this stuff going. I'll cook up a couple and we'll kind of see if I can get this cauldron head up, and we'll set up an area over here. So let me gather this stuff up. I'll cook up a little bit of iron ore, and then we'll come back once I'm ready to go and kind of progress a little bit farther. So, okay, and I'll also sleep through the night as well. So, okay, I'll be back in a second. Okay, so one thing that you guys can notice is how loud this hand crank is right now. So what I did a little bit of research. Remember I was talking about the axle, how you can automate the millstone. So that's kind of what I'm working on. So I grew a little bit more hemp, and now I'm grinding up this the hemp into making little hemp string right here. And I think if I can make this stuff, one more, we just make one more real quick. Let's see here. Come on. So loud. Okay. I turn the sound down normally on my game sounds, but if you guys, if you got what it was actually, it's really loud. Okay, so we take our 6 and we can make one. There we go, one hemp rope, and I think if we take 2 treated wood planks and we put them in the correct order, bingo, there is one wooden axle, and we could shift click with both empty hands to rotate. Okay, to rotate this block. So it looked like, according to the instructions, if we put this on the top, there we go. I wonder now if this thing is automated now. If we can drop in this iron ore, do we even need the hand crank anymore? Let's see. No? Do we need to put a gear up here? Or I wonder if we still need to use the hand crank. Okay, so we're going to have to do a little bit more research. I thought that maybe, let's see. So it says that we can be powered by an axle if they're going directly on top or bottom of the block. Okay. Can be powered by an axle. Millstone, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so maybe there is a way. So I don't want to keep... I wonder if that's actually making it faster, but no. I thought maybe that would have automated. Okay, well, I thought maybe that would have done it, but actually if you think about it, it doesn't really make sense. There's probably another block that you got to put right here to actually automate this. So, okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grind up a little bit more of this stuff, and then I'll come back once I get it all cooked up. So, okay, I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so let's see if we can finally put this thing together. So let's grab this last little iron ingots real quick, and let's make some more iron. So we need to make iron nuggets. There we go. We're going to take these nuggets and we're going to transform it into iron lumps. There we go. Bingo. That should, if I did my calculation correct, that should be enough. We're going to need 1 bucket of kerosene oil. Bingo. Okay, so let's look at our quest log real quick. So in order to make the cauldron, we're going to need to first make, the brewing pot, we're going to need to make a cauldron first. So that is just iron lumps in a nice little U formation. Bingo, just like so. There's our cauldron. Okay, and now we're going to need to make we get 1 bone, our kerosene oil cauldron. Okay, and I think I've got a bone. Where did I put my bone? I think it's in here. There's a bone. Just got 1, just enough. Okay, so into the crafting table, we got, not the bone meal, we got bone, cauldron, bucket of oil, lumps. There we go. So we got 1 cauldron. Okay, bingo. So we're also going to need to make some fire sticks as well. So let's grab some sticks. I want to say, if I remember right, it was just the bone knife, sticks, and we're going to need 2 of these guys. Yep, 1, 2. And we're also going to need to make 1 charcoal block, which we should have our nice little cooking, our kiln over here. If we just throw in 1, we don't want to throw in our pickaxe. There we go. We'll throw in our oak wood real fast. That should cook up fairly quick, and that's the only thing I think we need. Yep. Okay. That should turn real fastly into... I said really fast. It should take just a second, so let's see. All right, man. Okay, any day now. So I've been playing a couple other games too. So as you guys know, I've been playing a little bit of truck sim in between because I'm getting like the urge to kind of go out and drive. Having a lot of fun. So I was, since I've been working, I've been able to order a whole bunch of equipment. So I've got, a racing wheel, I got a stand, I got all this crazy stuff. It's going to drive my wife crazy. So, but when she sees all this whole little setup, but it should be a lot of fun. Keeping me kind of entertained at nights when it's, my house, literally when everybody's here is it's just crazy. I got kids running all over the place. Everybody's just like stir crazy right now because they've been locked up for so long. So, whenever right now they're all going on a hike right now. They're out hiking. So that's why I've had the opportunity to kind of record a little bit. But so I got to take advantage of these times when I get them. So let's see, one more down real quick. But yeah, so I got all this cool new equipment coming in. So hopefully, what I should have done? I should have got my reward first. Let's see here. Yeah, let's get our rewards. We get a glass bottle, and we're going to probably use that when we start brewing some stuff up. Okay. Yeah, but you got to take advantage of this opportunity when it's a nice, quiet house. So that's why I've got an episode that I put out for you guys today. So, okay. So if we grab 1 stick here and 1 stick here, I want to remember right it was, and we're going to also need to drop down. So, whoop, not that. let's grab this again, grab the stone real fast. I want to put here like that. And I imagine what we're going to have to do is, if we take our quest book, let's just read this real quick. So we need to have a fire block directly above the fire block. Okay, it's slow process. So the fire, we can light fire with the charcoal. Okay, so what I think we're going to do is, okay, we can't use bell. Okay, I think if we do this real quick, so let's drop our fire block real quick and we'll light this stuff on fire. There we go. And now we should be able to take the cauldron and just put it right here like so. Bingo. Now, hopefully that doesn't catch our house on fire. I don't think it will. I think the grass should not, the fire should not spread. But okay, so there we go. And I want to imagine that we fill this full of water. So let's see. Let's grab our, oh, you know what? Did it consume our bucket? Hopefully not. No, it didn't. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's grab our bucket real fast. And let's see if we can just throw water in this real quick. All these mods I've never really, Better with Mods is a mod I've never really played with, so. Okay, and that did not do anything. Oh, didn't want to do that. Okay, no, so that's obviously not what we do. So, okay. Oh, crap. There we go. Ah! I said I didn't want to burn my house down, and I literally am burning my house down. So let's put this out real quick. So I might have to do a little bit of moving around here. Let's do this real fast. Put out all the fire. Syntax. So this is not going to work right here. I thought this would have worked, but okay. Not a huge deal. We can finish this. Let me put out the remaining fires here real fast. All right. I have to do a little bit of home improvement. Oh, it's burning down my roof. Okay, let me get all these fires put out. I'll come back once I get everything kind of done, and then we'll kind of probably have to wrap up the episode. Oh gosh, that was funny. Okay, guys, that was a little bit of a fire safety brought to you by good old friend Syntax. Don't build fire inside of a wood house. You know, that seems kind of common sense thinking, but you know, sometimes Syntax, you know, doesn't think like that. Trial by fire, literally in this one. But okay, I kind of got things kind of repaired, and I moved the cauldron outside here, which, you know, should have been a good move at the beginning. I put it here right outside by the kiln, so now it's safely heating up. So I'll have to do a little bit of research on how to actually use this thing, and what we'll have to do maybe on the next episode is we're going to progress a little bit farther down here in the mechanical age, as it looks like we're getting into, okay, here's the wooden axle right here, so we already made it. So maybe we were a little bit ahead of, you know, the curve as far as for crafting that. You have to make a gearbox and some tan leather. All this stuff seems pretty straightforward, and I need to go deeper. Okay, that looks like that's obsidian right there. But unfortunately, we are at the wrapping up point for the episode. So once again, everybody, thank you so much over the last couple weeks. Subscriber numbers are actually going up. You guys are awesome. Even though, you know, like I said, content with my life schedule right now has gone down a little bit as far as what I could put out. You guys are staying, you know, you're right there with me, and you're staying, you know, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate that for all, you know, the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for your support, and go out there and make sure you're supporting all your YouTubers out there that you guys follow, and during this time. And I hope all of you guys stay safe, stay healthy. Make sure you're following, you know, any guidance that you get, whether it's 6 feet or, you know, you have to wear a mask outside. I know it's frustrating, guys, but just do it, and, you know, we'll all be out of this, you know, hopefully in the relatively near future, and we can get back to life as usual, and content coming out on this channel on a more, you know, frequent basis. But until the next episode, thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you guys on the next episode of Engineering Life. All right, take care, everybody.